everyone. If I could have your attention, please. I'm Colin Ostrom. For those of you who don't know me, I'm the best man. And just to give you a little bit of background, I met Tom back in college while we were students at UW Stout. Had a lot of crazy times and a lot of memories and stories that I could share all night probably if we had the time, but there's one story I'd like to share in particular about Tom. So, this is going back to our sophomore year in college, right after I met Tom. We were all hanging out in our dorm rooms, having a great time, and we had all decided to call it a night. So, at least I thought we had decided to call it a night. So, I go back to my dorm room and go to sleep, and a couple of hours later, I hear this pounding on the door. And at this point, I'm laying up in my loft, and there's no chance I'm gonna get down and open this door. But the pounding just wouldn't stop. And it wasn't going to stop. So I climbed down to my loft about the same time as my roommate was, and we open up the door, and there's nobody standing there. However, somebody had leaned up a garbage can full of water against the door. So I open this door, and a garbage can full of water comes in and completely drenches everything in our room, like under the TV, in the closets, everywhere. And we're all living in the dorm, so of course we have one towel to clean it up. So, the point of the story is that entire weekend, this was in the winter time, sat in my room with smelly dorm carpet, all the old Febreze odors and stuff coming up. In the middle of the winter with the window open, trying to let it dry out. Point of the story is that a lot of people would think that this was something mean to do to somebody. And it is kind of mean when you think about it, but I thought it was hilarious. And since this is the first, or like right after I met Tom, I'm like, I need to get to know this guy. So, you know, a lot of things happened after that, like a lot of fun events, fun memories that happened after that, through college and after college, up until now. And over the years, Tom has been much more than a roommate to me, or an easy beer pong competitor. He's become one of my best friends, and I'm so happy that I was able to share this day with Tom and Leanne. Leanne, you looked absolutely stunning today. And over the last few years, you've become one of my best friends as well. And I just want to say I wish you two the best, all the best. So with all that being said, I'd like to raise my glass and propose a toast to Tom and Leanne.
Hi, boy, Colin.
Okay, hi. Mine is not memorized, so I'm reading from a piece of paper. But for those of you who don't know me, I am Becky Marcourt. I am Leanne's sister-in-law, married to her oldest brother, Joe. And, and I asked him for some ideas for this speech, but most of them were far from appropriate, if you know Joe. So I was on my own. And I don't go as far back as he does, but I can promise her that I will never aim a BB gun anywhere near her. And I will not ask her to catch baseballs that are flying towards her head as fast as I can throw them. But I have heard lots of stories growing up on a farm, and I've heard lots of things and wonder how she made it with her two brothers. But she did, and here she is, and I'm so glad that I've got to know her. I've liked her since the day that I've met her, and I think of her as a sister. Tom's a great addition to the family that I've already been lucky enough to join. And my one piece of advice to Tom, although there might be more, but my one, is to avoid asking Joe for husband advice. And I'll give you one example that may or may not have been something Joe did. But I suggest, Tom, that you don't go to Walgreens on Valentine's Day, hand her a card, and then put it back on the shelf.
That's good advice.
Yeah. Believe me, it may not be Leanne's perfect idea of a Valentine's Day gift. So, Joe and I look forward to making lots of memories with the two of you. Congratulations, and we wish you well in your married life together. And Leanne's nephew would like to say something really quickly.
Just say hi. Hi.